What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm D.Knight, and it's time for Season 2.
Cause it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Yeah, it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Can't stop my hustle. No, you can't stop my shine. I ain't come to make no friends. I just came to get what's mine.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Barons franchise. So in our inaugural season, we did well, but we ended up getting bounced in the first round by the eventual Eastern Conference champions, the Brooklyn Nets. But we decided to make a few changes on our team all the way around. We did lose 3 of our starters, McConnell, Otto Porter, and Jordan Bell, but we added some good pieces. So what we're going to be doing in this episode is we're going to meet the team, we're going to do a little team preview, and then we are going to jump into the October 28th season opener against the San Antonio Spurs. So now it is time to meet the team. Starting at point guard is Shay Gilgeous-Alexander, the 6'6", 181, 2-year pro. He's got great offense, great defense, great rebounding, 84 overall. We ended up getting him in a trade with Oklahoma City, who ended up trading Chris Paul as well. I don't know, rebuild maybe. But he averaged 14 points per game, 2.7 rebounds, 5.1 assists, and a steal per game. This guy could ultimately be the basis of our offense, just dishing out. He did play shooting guard with OKC with Chris Paul, but he's welcome here as a point guard. And at shooting guard, we have pretty much our face of the playoffs, Malik Monk, 6'3", 200-pound, 22-year-old, 3-year pro. He was dominant in the postseason, but last year he averaged 14.9 points per game, 2.4 rebounds, 3 assists, almost a steal per game. This guy really was our offense in the playoffs, so I can't wait to see what he has in store for an encore. Taking over for Otto Porter is Michael Porter Jr., the 6'10", 210-pound, 1-year pro, 22 years old, has great offense, great defense, great rebounding, great potential. This guy could be really good. He just needs to stay away from the injury bug. He played mostly as a backup in Denver. 13 points per game, 4.2 rebounds per game, almost a steal per game. This guy might be our superstar in the making. Taking over for Jordan Bell at the power forward position is rookie Jalen Smith, 6'10", 215 pounds, out of Maryland. He's just 19, but he has great offense, great defense, great rebounding, and amazing potential. Now, really, he was kind of our first-round pick, even though it was a trade for Minnesota. Seth Curry was involved. I don't want to talk about it. But he averaged 15.5 points per game, 10.5 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks per game in college. This guy was an absolute monster. I'm hoping he continues to contribute here at the NBA level. And at center, we have Steven Adams, the 7', 265-pound monster, 7-year pro. He is going to be the veteran of our group, but really, he arguably could have been the MVP for our team. He was fantastic. 14.4 points per game, 10.3 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He was everywhere. I absolutely love this guy, but this is the last year of his contract. Hopefully we can get a deal done. Our 6th man is shooting guard Michael Bridges, or Mikal Bridges, depending on how you want to say it. But this guy has great offense, another great defender, good rebounds. He was a backup in Phoenix, but he still averaged 12.5 points, almost 3 rebounds, an assist, a steal. This guy could be amazing coming off the bench. He's definitely going to push Malik Monk for that starting position, but I think Monk has well deserved not to have any competition currently. Backup center is Kavon Looney, the 6'9", 225-year pro out of UCLA. Again, I loved everything that he did on the floor. He was a real good defender, real good rebounding. Hopefully he's able to kind of contribute a little more on offense. 7.7 points per game, 7 rebounds, and almost a block in a reserve role. backup point guard is Fred Vanvleet, the 6', 195, 4-year pro out of Wichita State. A guy that can really push a good offense, has really good defense as well. 15.2 points per game, 2.5 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 1.5 steals. This guy was just lights out for Toronto. I'm excited to see what he does. Backup small forward is going to go to Marija Hasanya, the 6'8", 225 Croatian, who, to tell you the truth, really surprised me through the whole season. He was pretty good with starting in Otto Porter's position when he went down. I really wanted him to come back. He wasn't really happy. He tested free agency, didn't get any offers, but last year he averaged 12.3 points, 4.1 rebounds, 1.7 assists, and almost a steal per game. And the guy that I was planning on starting at power forward is now a backup thanks to Jalen Smith, but is Mfiondu Kabengele, 6'10", 256-pound, 1-year pro out of Florida State. I loved his skill set last year. In the playoffs, he was awesome. Towards the end of the season, he was awesome. I just want to kind of get him more playing time. He averaged 5.1 points per game and 2.5 rebounds. But this guy, I'm kind of excited. So if Jalen Smith kind of falls off the boat, we know that we have another guy ready to step in. And the insurance blanket for any injuries to Michael Porter Jr. is Duncan Robinson, 6'8", 210-pound, 1-year pro out of Michigan. He was undrafted. He had 3.3 points, 1.3 rebounds last year in a reserve role for Miami. But again, with Porter's injury history, I kind of wanted another small forward here. He fits the bill. He's not super expensive. He might get some playing time. Hopefully he does, and he can contribute. Our second round pick, Lionel Howell, the 5'11", 172-pound point guard out of LSU. He had a terrific year last year in college. Hopefully he's able to kind of develop in the G League this year, but I'm kind of excited about him possibly being a great point guard for us. He averaged 16.7 points per game, 5 rebounds, 3.2 assists for LSU. This guy was pretty good for a decent LSU team, so hopefully he's able to develop. And a guy with huge potential is rookie Donnell Williamson, the 6', 186-pound point guard out of Kansas State. He has a lot of developing to do, but he averaged 13.3 points per game, 3.8 rebounds, 4.2 assists last year for Kansas State. This guy might end up being terrific, but we're going to give him a chance on the bench, see if he gets any playing time. Another guy that we are sending to the G League is shooting guard AC Baylor, the 6'5", 199-pound rookie out of Iowa State. Again, a guy with huge potential, could ultimately be great. He was drafted as the very last person in the draft, but they did not sign him. We grabbed him up. 14.7 points per game, 3.4 rebounds, 2.8 assists for Iowa State. This guy was terrific, and he was playing right next to Tyrese Halliburton, so we'll have to see if he's able to contribute. Last but not least is center Dane Tiggs, the 6'11", 262-pound rookie out of Australia. He played for the Perth Wildcats but had a fantastic season. His overall isn't great, but hopefully he's able to kind of develop and become a really good center for us. We'll have to see, but his stats last year were pretty good. 18.1 points per game, 9.4 rebounds per game. He was the best center in Australia, and hopefully he's able to contribute, develop, and become a great center for us. So we are getting no love in the power rankings from NBA.com as they have us 25th. I kind of feel like we've gotten better, but they're like, nah, your team is too young, too good. Eric Bonish also has us at 25, so maybe these guys are right. Maybe we are trending in the wrong direction, but 2K says not so fast, my friends, as they have us ranked 9th. Yep, that's right. Above the Brooklyn Nets, which might end up becoming our rivals, but I'm kind of excited about this season. So I think we are ready to start Season 2. we do have the dreaded San Antonio Spurs, who are power ranked 8th currently. They got DeMarcus Cousins there at center, DeMar Carroll, LaMarcus Aldridge. They have some really big guys. But I think that we're able to possibly get a win. We will have to see. But let's jump into the announcers of NBA 2K and enjoy the game.
There's a buzz here in San Antonio, Texas with another sold-out arena. Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Spurs in an interconference battle here at the AT&T Center in San Antonio. Now the starting group for Baltimore. Smith is out there with Adams. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Shay, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Monk in a shooting guard. Walker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Outside, Porter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Outside, White. Down low. 8 feet away. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Aldridge. Shot clock at 5. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Baltimore on offense. Monk, no one around him, kept alive. Adams, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Carroll. Adams, some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Aldridge. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And finished off by Porter.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the Barons head coach. He said LaMarcus Aldridge's turnaround jumper is one of the game's unstoppable shots. He either makes it or he doesn't. You've got to press up and bring help selectively to take him out of his comfort zone. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Carroll passes to Cousins. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Porter. Inside, Smith. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. And that's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. To the paint, here's Porter. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for Michael Porter. Yet from him. Porter against Gay. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Baltimore on the break. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 12 in the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from 12. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Looney. Knocked loose. Now Gay pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And then Gay with the dunk.
And love seeing Gay get out there in transition. A huge threat to score when he's running the floor.
Now Iguodala. A floater. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Now, here's Bridges. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Vanvleet. Connects from three-point range.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Vanvleet's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. And here is Vanvleet. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bridges. Here's Hasanya. Looney. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. And the Barons lead by 19.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Iguodala against Bridges. Gay right side. Here's Wiles. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And this is something this guy takes pride in. Capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Just 5 to shoot. It's Iguodala with the drive. And Looney sends it back. Johnson against Bridges. And the shot is good. And the Barons lead by 20.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And so it's Baltimore closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far, guys, from the Barons.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult.
As the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Trey Lyles. Iguodala out there with Johnson. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Zamanic in at the four-man position. Bridges shot. Good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
See between these two teams in that area.
Passes it to Bridges. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Iguodala with it. And it's blocked.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Vanvleet passes to Kavon. And that one is hammered home.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff. Pass to Zamanic. And that time, also a missed shot.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Pass to Gay. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Smith. Johnson's shot is off. Here are the Barons. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Porter. That one misses.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And they pick up 2.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Outside, Walker from outside the arc. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by the Barons.
The pass to Walker. 6 to shoot. The 19-footer is on the money. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter. He doesn't get the second one. Here are the Barons. They're on a 15-6 run. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Aldridge left side. Over Monk. Aldridge. Good. Aldridge has got 5.
That mid-range, Jay, just no problem for a big man like LaMarcus Aldridge. Really, he has patented that jump shot.
Monk, the pass to Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The pass to Cousins, to the inside. Unloads. Goes back up. Aldridge. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Walker. 8 points for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walker's got 10.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Baltimore needs to get off a shot here. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Adams. Adams has got his first 2 points.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
To the middle, here's Kavon Looney. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Walker kicks to Aldridge. The kick out to Walker. There's the triple. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll. A little bit more selective tonight.
Here's White. Another shot. Baltimore with the rebound.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on him. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Looney, a second chance effort. A nice shot by Kavon Looney. Kavon Looney's got 8.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
12 seconds left in the second quarter. Down low. There's the steal. Inside. Here's Kavon Looney. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. 10 points for him.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And so it's Baltimore out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. What a start for Michael Porter. He ended up with 22 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They haven't given up any points here in the second half, and he gets it to go.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Now, here's Monk, guarded by Walker. Porter trying to free himself up. Carroll against Smith. White, wide open. He fires. Here's Cousins, and he banks in the layup. Cousins has got 9.
Just great work by DeMarcus Cousins. Persistence, great scoring ability, and that's how you manufacture points.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the Barons. On Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And finished off by Porter.
Whew, he is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Feeds it to Adams. Unloads from 9. Yes, that goes in. Adams has got his second bucket of the night.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Back to Walker. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Monk's shot's good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here for the Spurs. He kicks to Cousins. Will it go? And the layup is good. Cousins has got 9 points in the quarter.
Deep low post position. If DeMarcus Cousins has it, turn the lights out.
The pass to Monk. 4 on the clock and taken away by Johnson. Goes up. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
The shot's good from Monk.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Here's Hasanya. Drills the baseline jumper. Hasanya's got 6 points. And now, here's Hasanya. He's got 6 from deep. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Iguodala outside. Softly drops in the floater.
Iguodala at his best. A terrific drive. Gets to the rim with ease.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Vanvleet. 3-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Samanic. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's Vanvleet. He's guarded by Johnson. Hasanya. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hasanya's got 12.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
It's Gay with the drive. Baltimore with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bridges shot, good. He's got 9.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Hasanya, 12 points for him. Here's Kevin Gelly. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
There's the pass to Gay. Over Hasanya. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got his second basket of the night.
Love watching Gay stroke it from there. His in-between game is strong. Measures it perfectly.
The shot by Looney, no good. There's the dish to Gay. Goes up the baseline. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Baltimore up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Banked in off the glass.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. But they recover it. Looney with the bucket. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's taken away by Smith. And a wide open look for Porter. And it's good off the back rim and in. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
And shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jump.
Here's Mills, guarded closely. Inside, shoots inside. Aldridge drops in the layup for 2.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that.
Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter.
And here's Carroll. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Hayes. His three-pointers off the mark. Baltimore with the ball. Here's Monk. They get it again. Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it in there.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot from 12. And he overshot that one, missing. Mills has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Adams, some nice D.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Medu to the paint. Now here is Aldridge. Hayes, good on the three-point shot.
The real come at us and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men?
Here's Bridges. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, then this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Passes to Bridges. And here's Porter, covered by Hayes. The 10-footer. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Michael Porter.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great positioning on the putback.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Out left to the wing. And so it's Baltimore with the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
And we walk out of San Antonio with a statement win. We came in and absolutely dominated them. Beat them by 34. Our offense was solid, but really it was the defense that surprised me. We were smothering. I absolutely enjoyed that game. That is awesome. And then that defense led to good offense. We were running the ball in transition. We dominated on the glass. Overall, just a huge team victory. And for the stats, Michael Porter Jr. had 37 points, a career high, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. A superstar in the making? Maybe. SGA added 13 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists. Hasanya had 12 points, 5 assists. Kabengele added 12 points, 7 rebounds, an assist, and a block. Malik Monk had 11, 2, and 6 assists. Bridges added 11, 3 assists, a steal. And then Steven Adams has 6 points, 17 rebounds. He is always cleaning up the glass, and he also added a block. And for the home team Spurs, Lonnie Walker led with 16 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. LaMarcus Aldridge, we shut him down. 13 points, 10 rebounds. Yeah, he got a double-double as he usually does. 2 assists, 1 block. DeMarcus added 11 points, 6 rebounds, assist, and 2 blocks. And Killian Hayes had 11 points and 3 rebounds. And that's where we're going to wrap up this episode. I appreciate you guys watching. When we come back, we will get through another month of the season. Let me know if you want to see the OKC or Phoenix Suns games, since they are revenge games, or if you want to see Giannis and the Bucks, or if you want me to determine what is going to be the matchup. That'll work too. Just leave a comment below. Thanks again, and as always, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next episode. D.Knight, out.
They thought it was a game till I came back with that win. Over time, I've been working, now I'm back at it again. Now we ain't finished, what you thought that was the